You're going great, Mum.
Very hard.
Hello and welcome back to another Chinese food adventure. Today we're going to be eating a food from Xi'an, which is the capital city of Shaanxi province. And the foods of Xi'an, they've become really popular, not just in China, but around the world. And today we're actually going to be trying what is arguably the most famous worldwide. It's BIANG BIANG noodles.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So you've had these before, right?
I have. I've actually had them in China, but in Beijing, not in Xi'an.
Yes, ironically enough, my favorite BIANG BIANG noodle place is in Beijing. It's so delicious. I actually made a video about it.
Can you hear this? Isn't that a beautiful sound?
The locals call them crack noodles because they're as addictive as crack. Not that I've tried crack, but I imagine crack is quite addictive. For this food adventure, we're back at one of our favorite restaurants in Sydney, Xi'an Eatery. Here they serve authentic dishes from Xi'an. Okay, so Mum, this is what we're having today. BIANG BIANG noodles.
Oh, wow.
Looks amazing.
Oh, it does.
It's pretty reasonable price as well, like a big bowl of noodles that will literally fill you up until past dinner time. $13.80. It's pretty good for Australia.
That's pretty darn good.
But you can notice the characters here.
Yes.
Can you see this character?
They're very complicated.
This character, Biang, is actually the most complicated Chinese character, and depending on the way that you write it, it has between like 42 to 75 strokes, which is incredibly complex. And fun fact for you, you actually can't find the character for Biang on your phone or in the dictionary, and that's because it doesn't belong to standard Mandarin. You can't even find it when you type it in on your phone, it will not come up.
Wow.
And I was today years old when I found out the Chinese name for Beyonce is Beyonce. So when you're walking around Xi'an in the food streets, it's hilarious because you'll see this character everywhere, and they've tried to like write it on those big signs for the shops, and it's hilarious because it's like this explosion of strokes, and it's amusing.
Does it make it a more expensive sign to have written for you because it's got more strokes?
I'm sure.
It's got to be, surely.
There's a sign maker in Xi'an making an absolute killing. Do you reckon you could write it?
No, I can't barely read it. I could write an essay in the time that it will take me to do all those strokes.
I have a challenge for us.
I know.
Let's see who can write the character faster.
Okay, I have a feeling you might, because full disclosure, surprisingly, I have never actually done any Chinese characters.
We've got our pens, we've got our post-it notes. I've got the character here for us to copy and a stopwatch here so we can see how fast it takes us.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I just trace over the top?
No, you cannot. So ready, set, go.
Hey, mine's neater than that.
You're going great, Mum.
Very hard. I don't think I'll make a second career out of calligraphy somehow.
Yours is actually better than mine, Mum. Mine was really messy. Come on, Mum.
I can do
Only
this.
1 minute.
Oh, stressful. Hey, no,
missed this.
I missed those ones. Okay, that one, and that one.
1 minute, 25 seconds.
Who'd have thought? My first Chinese character would be Biang. Oh, I don't know.
Yours is more legible. You want to see something I've just seen on the wall that is very impressive. So see that Chinese paper cutting over there? Someone has done a paper cutting of the character Biang.
Well, I reckon I should put my post-it note just up next to it, just for comparison, shall I?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same, absolutely.
Exactly the same. So I'm super lucky today because I've actually been invited into the back kitchen to see how these BIANG BIANG noodles are made.
这个是我们的特色菠菜biang biang 面，
是绿色的，
哎，绿色的是菠菜，新鲜的蔬菜做的。看这面，就这样啊。这个面要和好，你和不好了，它不会容易就拉不开。这个呢就是和面的，我们要教这个是很关键的。
这是什么？
这是我们专门煮的秘方。好了，这样就好了。看，把这个水要洒净，不洒净了，不洒干净，它泡到里面面就不好。哎，下来就是要放这些 这些汁子，这是我们大师傅做的专门的这个肉臊子。西红柿炒鸡蛋，哎，这个是素的，土豆、红萝卜、芹菜，哎，这是葱花，这个是韭菜，这个是蒜泥，哎，这是油泼辣子，这是我们陕西的一绝，陕西面必须要放油泼辣子，看。
Yep, that's hot oil.
就这样的，哎，这就一碗biang biang面就好了。
So of course I had to try it out for myself.
哎，对，哎，这不是可以了啊！你不能劲用的太大，你要随着它这个手劲慢慢带点柔性，没关系，失败是成功之母。
味道是最重要的。
啊，对，你说的太对了。哎，对，很自然的，哎。
So my biggest takeaway today in terms of making biang biang noodles is just to relax into it. Don't be a nervous bianger.
好，你可以吃了。好了，谢谢，不客气。
So our noodles are here, our biang biang noodles, and I've ordered one of each. So here on the menu, you can choose between green noodles made with like spinach. So they put like bits of spinach in the noodles, so they're actually green. And the other option is just the plain, original white noodles. So I've ordered one of each because, you know, the green are kind of fun. And actually I just tried to make myself some of the green one. And yeah, so basically you need to mix it really, really well. Otherwise it's not going to be the same. And just one more thing before we start.
Yes.
I just wanted to mention that these are also called belt noodles by a lot of people because they are quite broad, quite long, and kind of resemble a belt. It's as thick as my face, almost. Oh, I've been craving this.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, those noodles are so chewy.
It's garlicky, it's got a nice hit of spice, and all of those ingredients just work so well together.
I think that's the key to it. It's not only we got this incredible noodle, we've got all these other things and the oil that just brings it all together.
Such a balanced dish. Honestly, biang biang noodles do not taste the same if it's not spicy, because the whole thing about it is you put the chili flakes on top, you put the oil on top, and then it creates this chili oil that soaks your noodles. If you ask for not spicy, you're just gonna get a bowl of kind of plain oily noodles, you know? I reckon we could give this a go at home, Mum, like making a simplified version, because essentially, okay, the hardest part is going to be the noodles, getting the right consistency and pulling the noodles. But other than that, the topping should be okay. Get some chili flakes, put the oil on top. I reckon we could do it. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a try.
I'm ready.
I'm a bit nervous because I don't have the best track record when it comes to noodles. But I did find a recipe online that looks pretty simple. They just take one of the pre-prepared little cylinder things and roll them out. I think they say you should wait about 10 minutes once you've rolled them out just again. And they kind of push it down the middle so they make kind of an indentation in the middle.
Yeah.
Their ones look very stretchy. I don't know, they make it look very easy.
It looks very simple.
Yeah, look, done. So that's how you make biang biang noodles. So I guess we'll just do our best.
Let's give it a go.
This is something I prepared earlier.
Oh, very nice.
I've pre-prepared our dough. I'm pretty happy with the dough actually. We've rolled it out and we're just gonna let it sit for about 5-10 minutes. And in that time, we are going to chop up some garlic and scallions, which is basically the toppings for our biang biang noodles. It's a very simplified recipe. It's nowhere near as complex as what we had at the restaurant, but I'm sure it'll still taste really, really good.
Let's see how my first biang goes. Put like a
firm enough indentation in it.
like that.
Yeah, I reckon. I have no idea if this is gonna work.
So I just
Do that? I think so. I think pull it, make more pulling. Oh, look at me go, look at me go. Oh, that looks pretty good.
hey.
Hey,
And hello.
that looks noodle-like.
That
Oh,
looks-
wow, Mom.
That looks like a noodle to me. Wow, look how long that is.
Hey,
Up
awesome.
from the middle.
Yeah. Should bigger. Oh, yeah,
Alright,
that works.
Here we go, here we go.
Oh my
Look at
goodness.
this, look at this, look at this. Oh,
That looks so good, Mom.
Who knew I was a natural at biang bianging?
Well, I don't mean to like rub this in, but I did make the dough.
Okay, you did make it dough.
It's 90% of the work.
Okay, it's all about, look at that, look at that.
Oh my gosh. Hey, this dough is good.
Dough.
I dare say this is the best dough I have made for noodles. Also, I forgot to mention that the biang biang in biang biang noodles is actually an onomatopoeia. It mimics the sound made in the process of making the noodles as it hits against the counter. You know, the biang biang biang. You know what I'm saying. Oh my gosh! I'm so excited.
Not that I'm surprised. Look at you.
Did someone say Master Chef?
Oh.
Holy guacamole. Look at those.
Ooh, look at those beauties.
So I believe the recipe says they only need to go in for a minute. So just gonna drop those in. Look how long they are. I haven't broken even one. So here we have two very handsome bowls of noodles. Now we just need to get the flavor in there. We added minced garlic, spring onion, a pinch of Sichuan peppercorn, and of course some chili flakes. And if you want to feel healthy, feel free to add some greens. The noodles are important, but the thing that ties it all together is that sizzling oil. So I'm gonna get myself a spoonful.
Here you go for the sizzle.
Oh,
yeah,
I
baby.
love that sound.
Good measure.
How good do these look? Homemade biang biang noodles, a lot simpler than the restaurant, but I think they're gonna be delicious. So let's go eat. Smells good.
Yes, please.
May need a little bit more soy sauce or vinegar, but
Let's
see how effective.
Those noodles are so good.
Noodles. Best noodles ever.
Seriously, these are really, really good noodles. And I'm not just saying that because she's my wonderful daughter. They really are good noodles.
No, I'm really proud of those. One thing, I think I've made a little too much noodles, so I think I need to add a little bit more flavor. So I think we might need a bit more soy sauce and vinegar.
Yeah.
Just to get it a little bit more. That's great. The recipe was really good, really easy meal, because apart from actually pre-making the noodles, altogether that took us less than half an hour to
It was quick.
put together.
Yeah.
We did good.
We did indeed.